state because historically, for the state of Minnesota, you know, fishing is a big party. You know, they fill up on booze and liquor, and we can see it the day after, the weekend after, the floating beer cans on the lakes and stuff like that. So it's a big party, and you know, I'd like to just say that this party has gone on long enough. But yet, white people can come on our lands and they can shoot, and they can gather, they can take the deer from us, they can take the fish from us, they can hunt, fish, trap, do whatever they want without any kind of impunity, or they do it without any danger, without any worry, rather, about anything happening to them. What happens when we come over here, if we're not licensed, they confiscate our boats, they confiscate the nets, they confiscate the cars, but we can't do anything when they violate our laws over there on Leech Lake. So this is why I'm here. I'm a band member of the reservation. I have a license to fish on our lakes over there, and I'm hoping that the state of Minnesota might allow me the right to set this net here today. If not, then we're going to end up in court. If it goes to court, I know that the state courts will probably agree with the action, but we're going to move immediately to go to federal court. If we go to federal court, the state will lose dramatically. We will not win this fight. So I'm just hoping that the state of Minnesota understands what they're going to lose if we go the full distance, and we are prepared to go the distance. We're not here. We were here 38 years ago. We were here before. You know, the treaty was signed in 1858, 1855. You know, the treaty was signed in 1837. We are long distance people. You know, we're not here for one night. We're not here for one stand, you know, for a week or a month. We'll be here forever, and you know, and we'll be doing the same thing. So that's why we're here. So.
Creator with you!
Okay, well, we're about to let you go here on your way. Okay, all right, cool. Started going, I went over to the net, started pulling the net, and the guy come over here, grabbed the net out of my hand with his knife and cut the net 2 inches from my hand. And then as I'm pulling my other side in, you ain't getting my net. And I started pulling it, and he cut the other side of it, and he pulled the rest of it in. He pulled out a knife and he cut my net, cut the net 2 feet from my hand, not even that far. Now, if I had any knives on me, a man bringing a knife out would have been a different story, but I'm not involved in a violent sort of thing, so I'm not going to go into that. That's not, violence is not part of this, or wasn't supposed to be part of this. This was supposed to have been a good meeting in front of good people. And they come and they disrespect us in our own land that they stole from us. This is stolen land everybody right now is walking on. It's our inherent right. This green grass you see right there, that's our right. We allowed people to come over here and live and thrive.
What's your stand on this? Excuse me. Excuse me.
So can you just tell me what the action was, what happened?
The netting's a gross misdemeanor in the Minnesota State Natural Resource Law. The Minnesota Department of Natural Resources oversees that, so we are tasked with investigating that and doing that, and we did that today. We investigated it, and that's about it.
Okay. You seized the net?
Yes.
Uniform thieves!
See, under natural resource law, they can be seized.
Uniform
It's an illegal implement.
So could you just tell me, could you just describe what happened?
Well, it's an investigation, and fruits of the crime can be seized. So the nets are seized and taken, and they will be held as evidence. We'll prepare a case file for the county attorney's office under a gross misdemeanor charge. The county attorney will review it, and then he will determine whether or not he'll charge it.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's time to go. Okay. Yep, I need to run.
Can you just say your name again?
Major Roger Teets, DNR.
Thank you.
My take is that we have not had consistency on enforcement in the 7 counties up here, well, in Indian country, and that disturbs me. I really am concerned about that as a taxpayer. And that is the position of the American Civil Liberties Union project up here, as we've said, often we have people who are in positions of power who pick and choose how they're going to charge out, and I suggest it's equal to everybody. Everybody should get charged, or everybody shouldn't. So we'll see if there'll be a citation or not.
So there were people fishing up the shore.
Oh yeah.
And they were not ticketed or talked to?
No.
Okay.
No, and I'll go get my pole too, because it's up sitting here.
Jail. But when people come and fish in our lakes, we cannot impound their boats. We cannot confiscate their cars or their trailers, but they can confiscate ours. And that is wrong. So we've sent for more nets. And we're gonna net. And we're gonna net. And we're gonna fish. And we're gonna fish right here. They may take us to jail today, but we'll get out and we'll come back here and fish again. And if the state of Minnesota and their goons, the goddamn goon squads, if they send them after us, they'll get you to us. We'll come alive. They'll get you to us. We'll come alive. All right, we'll get you to people. We're not afraid of any prison. We're not afraid of any bullet. We're not afraid of any citation. The only thing that the state of Minnesota must understand is that we are going to win this fight. If they take us to court, I guarantee you that the state of Minnesota will lose, like they lost in Mille Lacs. Oh! Like they've lost in Wisconsin. It's going to be a long, hot summer.
Yeah, that's right.
A long summer is ahead of us.
Hope they can pay somebody to sit on the net and sit on the lake all day.
And if the state of Minnesota, wants to send enforcement, law enforcement, to come and commandeer us, then we'll do battle with them as well. We fought them before. Time after time. Massacre after massacre. We have fought these people. That's in our DNA. We're not afraid of any confrontation. Bring it on, Minnesota. Bring it on. We're waiting for you. It's going to be a long, hot summer. I promise that to the state of Minnesota. You know, we can sit down and agree to something at a negotiating table. And I hope we get there fast. I hope we get there to that negotiating table. Because that's where it's going to end up.